Butlins. Please note that the use of any recording device during this performance is strictly prohibited. Now it's time for Billy and Bonnie Bear in Robin Hood.
Ripe on the trees, and the honey is flowing thanks to the bees.
Oh, what a beautiful feeling, sowing and reaping as one. But when you help each other, working together, it's fun. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful day, what a beautiful day.
It's time for the harvest, what a glorious season it is. Oh, the sheep with the wool and the cows with the cream, and the chicken brown eggs and the fish in the stream.
Oh, what a beautiful feeling, sowing and reaping as one. But when you help each other, working together, it's fun. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful day, what a beautiful day.
And the oats are stacked in the shed, ready for grinding to make our bread.
The carrots and beans are gathered right here. We're thankful the harvest has been good this year.
Oh, what a beautiful feeling, sowing and reaping as one. But when you help each other, working together, it's fun. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful day, what a beautiful day.
Oh no, it's the Sheriff of Nottingham!
Oh, how lovely that you have all come out to greet me. So kind. I thought I would pop by as I could hear singing and merriment. You know how much I detest happy people, so I thought I'd drop in and put a stop to it. As you know, King Richard has left the country to go on his jolly halls or something, so as I've been left in charge, I have decided to increase the duty you owe.
No, not paying, no.
Yes, you know, the crops, grain, wool, fruit that you must pay every year.
You're increasing it, but it's hard enough to give as much as our produce as it is.
Oh dear, what a sad story. Then it gives me great pleasure to announce that I'm going to double it. Now, don't upset me. You know how grumpy I get. It is decided I want the first payment at the end of the week.
Oi, fish face!
Did you say something?
Yes, I did. We're not paying it.
We can't pay, Sheriff. Sir!
We only have enough food for the rest of the coming year. We have nothing spare, so if you take our food, what are we going to eat?
Go to a restaurant, get a takeaway. I don't know, and I don't care. Not my problem.
Well, it is your problem because we're not paying it.
No way, never. I'm not paying it, no.
Tell me, do you like jewelry?
Jewelry? Oh, jewelry. Yeah, I do.
Yes, I can just see you in a nice chain.
Alina, come on, quick, Alina!
Oh, no.
Alina, where will you go?
I'm going to Sherwood Forest to find Robin Hood if he actually exists.
Robin Hood? Bah, what a load of rubbish. I am going to have my guards hunt her down and bring her before me, which makes me feel very sad to have to go to so much trouble. So to cheer myself up, until she is returned, I will find you all and quadruple your duty. Better already. Guards, let's away.
Oh, toasted turnips! What are we gonna do? Oh.
Did I hear someone say turnips? You can't beat some nips and tatties.
parties.
Oh, why, if it's not the king's cousin, Lady Marion?
Hello, everyone. Oh, come on. I said, hello, everyone. And hello to you too, my dear friends. Well, I don't think I've seen such a long face since Dobbin the cart horse lost a shoe. Whatever's the matter?
Oh, the sheriff has put our duty up, so we can't afford to pay it.
Oh, no.
And he tried to arrest Alina, but she escaped to Sherwood Forest. And now he's put our payment up to 4 times until she is captured.
Oh, I am sorry to hear that.
So he's going to take all our corn, and our wheat, and our oats, and our
Oats? Did you say he's going to take all your oats? The oats I need to make my porridge?
Well, yes.
Oh, well, that will never do. I'll stay here and look after the villagers. You go and find her.
Well, if the guards see me leaving, they know I'm going to find her. They'll follow me, capture her, then throw her in jail.
Well, don't you be worrying your wee head about it. I'll go and find her. They won't be expecting the king's cousin to be looking for Alina. Goodbye. I'm off to the forest of Sherwood.
Oh, thank you, Lady Marion.
Boys and girls, that sheriff is terrible. If you see him, remember to boo him for being such a naughty sheriff. Now, Sherwood Forest has got to be around here somewhere. Oh, am I going in circles?
Oh, I do like porridge for my brekkie. Oh, I do like porridge for my tea.
Is that you singing?
Oh, I do like porridge. I love porridge. Lots and lots of porridge for me.
I think someone might be coming. I better go hide. Everyone be quiet.
Lots and lots of porridge for me. Oh, my favourite song. Now, what do we have here? A signpost, and it says, "Welcome to Sherwood Forest." Now, if I were a wee gal called Alina and I was being chased by the sheriff's guard and I heard someone coming, what would I do? I would hide, wouldn't I, everyone? But where, oh where would I hide round here? Boys and girls, is Alina hiding over here? How about here?
Oh, hello.
Oh my, I had no idea you were there.
Lady Marion, how did you know I was here?
Your father told me. The whole village is in a panic because the sheriff has fined them 4 times the duty of all their produce until you are caught and brought before him.
That is so unfair.
I know, but what are we going to do? If you go back, that wicked, dried-up old haggis of a sheriff will throw you in jail.
But if I don't go back, he'll take all of the food and everyone will go hungry. What can we do?
We must come up with a plan.
I'll go find Robin Hood. He'll help us.
Just hold your wee heels a second. I have heard some pretty bad stuff about this Robin Hood.
Bad stuff.
He's a rascal and a ne'er-do-well.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Robin Hood. Oh, hi, everyone. Oh, that's not good enough. Come on, I said hi, everyone. Oh, it's so good to see you all here in Sherwood Forest. And oh, look. 2 Dalmatians in distress.
Not Dalmatians, damsels.
Oh, yeah, silly me. I hate to see 2 damsels in distress. May I present Little John?
How do, me lady?
Little John.
And my merry folk. Oh, hey! Pray tell me, how can we help you?
It's the sheriff. He is crushing my village with the duty on our food and he is intent in taking everything we have.
Oh, we can't allow that to happen. You must have come far. Please, come back to our camp. Share some food and tell me all about it. I have porridge, you know.
We are going nowhere with you, you furry-faced rotter.
not call me an otter. I am a furry-faced bear.
I said rotter, not otter.
Oh, that's okay then. Off we go. Come on then. Oh, this way. Are you coming?
The sheriff told me all about you when he came for tea with my cousin King Richard. He said you take all the children's sweets, you melt all the ice cream, you send your friendly folk,
Merry folk.
merry folk, around the villages knocking all the scarecrows down.
Lady Marion, don't you think that who you are describing is the sheriff himself, not me? Lady Marion has got it wrong, hasn't she, everyone?
Oh, I think he is right, Lady Marion.
Do you know, I think you might have misjudged Robin, Lady Marion.
Well, sorry, well, what kind of porridge do you have?
For you, Lady Marion, any kind of porridge you like. For you, Lady Marion, I'd slay a dragon and serve him up for your tea. For you, Lady Marion, I'd sail the seven seas and bring lost treasure home with me. For you, Lady Marion, I'd shoot my finest arrow with an aim so strong and so true. For you, Lady Marion, I'd vanquish competition and give all the prizes to you. Robin on sheriff, so brave and so strong. Robin on sheriff, I rise over wrong. He is the one on whom we depend, our friend and our leader for us till the end. For you, Lady Marion, I climb a high mountain, faster than a racing hare, so fast. For you, Lady Marion, I fight all your battles, just to show you I can. And for you, Lady Marion, I challenge the sheriff and all of his dastardly ways. For you, Lady Marion, I teach you a lesson that breaking the law never pays. Because it's Robin our sheriff, so brave and so strong. That's me. Robin our sheriff, fights right all along. He is the one on whom we depend, our friend and our leader for us till the end. He is the one on whom we depend, our friend and our leader for us till the end.
Alina, you should come back with us to our camp for safety.
I will, and maybe I can even show you some of my fighting skills. Hi-ya!
Hey, why don't you show me what you can do?
Okay, I'm really good. Are you ready for this? Quick warm up. Okay, here we go. Oh.
Do you know, I think you should come back to our camp for safety and learn how to fight.
Will you teach me, Little John?
Of course I will, my little friend.
Thank you.
Your cousin as well?
The king? Yes, very well, thank you. And you? You are well.
Yes, thank you. Yes, tip top.
I never knew you were so...
Handsome?
No.
Marvellous?
No, kind.
Oh, yes, kind. Kind of handsome? Kind of marvellous?
Yes, all those things. How could I have misjudged him? How could I have been so wrong? How could I just not trust him? And what if he had gone? Love comes in all shapes and sizes. It comes along when it does. It brings with it surprises. So what exactly is love? Love is a round and a furry face. It's a nose, two eyes, and a mouth in a perfect place. Love is wrapped in a dark green suit, and in my heart there's no dispute that my Robin is so wonderfully cute.
Why ever would she like me? I'm an outlaw, I'm So what exactly is love? Love is a gentle and pretty bear with a laugh and a sweet smile that none can compare. Love is the way that she walks by, and how can she be so shy? Oh, Marion, to be your love, I'll try. Love comes in all shapes and sizes. It comes along when it does. It brings with it surprises. So what exactly is love? What is love?
Love is a brave and a feisty bear with a love and a kindness I so want to share.
Love is here in this fluffy paw, and she's the one that I adore. And Marion, I love forevermore. It comes along when it does. It brings with it surprises. So now I know this is love. So now we know this is
I have to go. I must speak to the sheriff. I am the king's cousin, so the sheriff will not suspect me for one moment. He has to see that his demands are unreasonable.
But you must take care. That sheriff is not to be trussed up at all.
I think you mean trusted.
Oh, no, absolutely. He's not to be trusted either.
Farewell.
Oh, I'm just a love machine, and I won't die for nobody but you. Ow, ow! I'm just a love machine. Chicka bow wow. Hashtag orcs.
I just popped back because
Yes.
I dropped my scarf.
Allow me, Lady Marion.
Thank you. I should go again. Farewell.
Oh, silly me. But isn't she wonderful, everyone? I can't believe I could have fallen in love with such a beautiful girl. Oh, and to think she loves me too. Me? Fabulous, handsome, charming me. Oh, I better get back to my merry folk. Alina needs to learn the ways and skills of forest life. Catch you later, everybody. Bye-bye-bye-bye. In a competitive body picture. Ow!
Marion is not so lovely after all. She's a traitor! That's what she is. Oh yes, she is one of to see that blighter, that outlaw, that furball Robin Hood. Oh, how could she betray me like this? Me, little kind and cuddly me. Well, she won't get away with it. She doesn't know that I know that she knows where Robin and the farmer's daughter Alina are. I will find out from Marion one way or another where they are and throw them into a deep, dark dungeon. And the best bit, I can go on taking all the goodies from the villagers to my heart's content. And no one will stop me. And not even you lot with all your booze. Some people like to go jousting. Others want seas and tides. I for myself like and ruining other people's lives. Villagers gather their harvest and expect to give it selfishly. But I intend to make it all mine, but no one, yes, no one will stop me. No one will stop me from being a baddie. No one will stop me, even if they try. No one will stop me from cheating and stealing. No one will stop me from telling a lie. Some people call me mean and frightful. Others may snigger and mock me. Say what they will or do as they might. No one will ever stop me. No one will stop me from being a baddie. No one will stop me, even if they try. No one will stop me from cheating and stealing. No one will stop me from telling a lie. Some people may call me mean and frightful. Others may snigger and mock me. Say what they will or do as they might. No one will ever stop me. No one will ever stop me.
Kitty! Anybody home? Ah, there you are.
Lady Marion, what an unexpected pleasure. What, pray tell, brings you to the castle this fine day? Tea and crumpets?
Oh, no. I'm here on business.
Really? Do tell.
It's about the villagers. Please, can you freeze their duty?
Freeze? But I don't like frozen vegetables.
No, I mean the extra charge you have put on all their crops, wool and fruit. You are making them give you nearly all of their produce, and if it continues, they will have none left.
So?
So, my cousin the king would not want this.
Well, my dear, King Richard isn't here. I am. And it's my job to make sure the castle is well stocked with lovely fruit and veggies for when he returns. If he ever returns.
This is not right.
What is not right? Is that their friend, Robin Hood, and that dreadful girl, Alina, are refusing to pay? You wouldn't happen to know where they are, would you, Lady Marion?
Know where they are?
Yes.
No idea, no.
Then, my dear, you are a liar. You will tell me where they are, or I will have you arrested and locked away behind bars.
Never.
And the only time you will be able to see that Robin Hood is when I fly him from the flagpole by his toes on my birthday.
I will never tell you where he is, you flea-bitten hearthrug. And if you ever so much as touch a clump of fur on his wee head,
Now.
I'll
Guards! Guards!
knock your block off. No,
Oh, I feel quite faint. Throw her in the dungeon. She won't be seeing their cousin the king ever again. I'll say, Your Majesty, I'm so sorry to have to tell you that your cousin Marion ran away. She went in search of you and never came back. Boo-hoo. Now, take her away.
no, this is not right.
No one will stop me from being a baddie. No one will stop me, even if they try. No one will stop me from cheating and stealing. No one will stop me from telling a lie. Some people may call me mean and frightful. Others may snigger and mock me. Say what they will or do as they might. No one will ever stop me. No one will ever stop me.
Oh, isn't Marion just the best.
Oh, she's a lovely girl, all right.
She's so smart and beautiful.
Oh, absolutely.
And she's a great cook.
I'm sure she is.
The way she walks.
In bare feet.
Gosh, she's very fit, you know.
She is so fit. Even her nose runs.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen her lips? She has lips like petals.
Yeah, bicycle pedals.
Oh, yes. And her eyes. Her eyes are like two flowers.
Cauliflowers.
So beautiful. Cauliflowers? Oh, can you be serious for 1 minute?
Robin's in love. Robin and Marion sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Stop it.
Oh, hello again, everyone. Oh, Little John, can we do lesson 2 of sword fighting today, please?
Hey, I should think so. Have you been practicing?
I have, but when can I have a real sword instead of this wooden one?
When you have learned how to use it properly.
I have. I'm really, really good, I promise.
Now, show me what you remember from the last time.
Okay.
What about the steps we learned last time? A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, this one. A 1, 2. Oh.
Okay. Right foot forward. Hold your sword in your right hand. Left hand out behind you for balance. Good. Now you take 2 steps forward and you take 2 steps back. Have a go on your own.
1, 2, 3. No, we can't do it. Oh.
Yes, you can. I've had an idea that'll help you. Music. Hey, Merryfoot, can you play the King's Calypso? Hey, King Richard brought it back from his voyage to the Caribbean.
No way.
You see, it's all about timing.
Okay.
Listen to the music and step in time to it.
Okay, that's what I'm bad at.
Hips turn to the side, knees bent nice and slack. Put 1 foot forward and then 1 to the back. Open out your arms, just like so. Are you ready? Steady, and off we go. Step 2, 3, 4, back 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, back 2, 3, 4. Do the King's Calypso, it's as easy as can be. Learn the steps and you won't forget how you learned the Calypso with me.
I don't think I've done it yet.
Now clap your hands and slide to the right. Jump to the left and then take a swipe. Step on back and touch the ground. Swiftly lunge and then you turn around. Step 2, 3, 4, back 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, back 2, 3, 4. Do the King's Calypso, it's as easy as can be. Learn the steps and you won't forget how you learned the Calypso with me.
Okay, John, Little John, you can put it. See, clap your hands and swipe to the right. Jump to the left and take a swipe. Step on back and touch the ground. Swiftly lunge and then you turn around.
Do the King's Calypso, it's as easy as can be.
Do the King's Calypso, it's as easy as can be.
Learn the steps and you won't forget how you learned the Calypso with me. The King's Calypso along with me.
What's this? It's a message from the castle. It's about Marion. The sheriff has charged her with treason and has thrown her into the dungeon. He refuses to let her out. No!
What do you want to do, Robin?
Oh, this is the last raspberry.
You mean straw?
Totally. This is the last strawberry. He cannot get away with this. King or no king in this land, the sheriff must be stopped. and I am the bear to do it.
Hooray! We're all behind you all the way.
We'll ride to the castle, overthrow that wicked sheriff, and rescue Lady Marion.
Ah, yes, indeed.
To the castle!
I will ask you for the last time, where is Robin Hood?
I won't tell you.
Then I will have to make you tell me.
Oh, really? And what are you going to do?
I will have all poage washing ceased.
Go ahead.
What if I had your fur washed backwards?
I still won't tell you.
Then you leave me no option. I am going to have your feet tied together and then slowly tickled.
Oh, I still won't tell you. I'll never tell you.
Where is Robin Hood?
I'm right behind you.
Oh! How did you get here? How did you get in my castle? I could have you for trespassing.
Release Marion.
I don't think so. I mean, look at you. You're nothing but a common outlaw.
I might be an outlaw, but I'm an outlaw with lots of merry folk.
Ha! Oh, dwat! Guards! Guards! Take this whiff-waff away.
Whiff-waff. Shall we do the calypso, Little John?
Most definitely.
Okay, so you clap your hands and swipe to the right, jump to the left, and take a swipe. Step on back and touch the ground. Swiftly lunge and then you turn around. Yes, we did it! Come on, Little John, let's go.
Give yourself up. You will have to explain yourself to the king.
I will never be taken down.
There's no point in running. I am the best shot in the land with a bow and arrow.
Not in the dark, you're not. Let's see how you can aim now. It's dark, Robin.
Robin, be careful.
Never fear, Marion. I can hit any target with my eyes closed. It will be just as easy in the dark.
Robin!
Looks like you've done a fine job, Robin.
Ah, they don't call me the biggest hot pot in the land for nothing.
Don't you mean the best crack shot in the land? Although I do enjoy a hot pot.
Exactly. Take him away.
You better come with me.
Oh, release me.
That's enough of you messing
sorry.
around, thank you.
I didn't mean it.
Over here, young man.
Please, I'm so sorry.
That's enough. Stop your messing around. Here we go.
Quick, let's get you out of here. Oh, there's no key.
Oh, Robin, leave me here. The guards could come back any moment. Save yourself.
I'm not going without you. I'm not going anywhere without you ever again.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to blow the door down.
Oh, Robin, that is such a gallant thought. But I really doubt you have enough puff to blow this door down.
Then it's a good job I brought this. Stand well back, my fair lady.
Love is a brave and a feisty bear, with the love and the kindness I so want to share.
Love is here in this fluffy paw, and she's the one that I adore. And Marion, I love forevermore.
All shapes and sizes.
happy that Robin and his merry folk look after you.
They did, and they also taught me how to fight. Hi-ya! So I can look after you.
Oh, you?
I bring good tidings. King Richard has returned to our shores.
Aye, he heard of the sheriff's dirty dealings and is coming home to take back his rule and is going to return all the produce that the sheriff took from you unlawfully.
And he is announcing that I, Robin, be declared a big fat zero.
You mean a great big hero?
Oh yeah, silly me.
Come on, everybody. After 3, let's all cheer for our hero, Robin Hood. 1, 2, 3.
Three cheers for Robin Hood. Bright and mighty Robin Hood.
That's me.
Who battles the greedy to give to the needy with justice, wits and a plan. Who saves the day in his own way, as only Robin Hood can.
Cheers for Robin Hood, the outlaw who is very
Thank you
good.
so much. The sheriff, what a cootie, a right for his duty, but he took more than his share. So we went to Sherwood to find Mr. Hood, and I found love with this bear.
Cheers for Robin Hood. Off the forest that's understood.
With his merry folk and that little John Bull, he ended the sorry tale. The sheriff was thwarted to the king reported, and Robin freed me from
You're
jail.
welcome. The moral of this story is plain to see. Believe in yourself and your community. Don't judge too quickly, as hard as it seems. Be kind and caring and fight for your dreams.
Three cheers for Robin Hood. Bright and mighty Robin Hood. Who battles the greedy to give to the needy with justice, wits and a plan. Who saves the day in his own way, as only Robin Hood can. As only Robin Hood can.
Say, Lady Marion, can I interest you in a bit of hot stuff?
Oh, Robin, I thought you would never ask. I was beginning to wonder why you were going to make me some porridge. Let's go home.
Away to Sherwood Forest, one and all.
Thank you, everyone, for watching our adventure today. We have so loved being with you all.
Until the next time, bye-bye.
Cheerio!
See you later, everyone.
You've been watching Billy and Bonnie Bear in Robin Hood. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your stay with us